Hi everyone. This week in Parsha Shelach, Moshe sends out 12 men to spy out the land. Nothing says secret mission like publishing your roster in the Torah. One of those spies is Calev. Chapter 13, verse 22 tells us that Calev goes to Hebron. What is he doing there? Rashi quotes the Gemara in Sota 34b that he went to the cave where the Avot and Imot are buried, Marad HaMachpelah, to ask for strength, not to be swayed by the evil counsel of the other spies. And I wondered, why didn't Calev pray for wisdom and knowledge for the spies, to know that this was actually a good thing for the Jewish people? And yet, he only prayed for himself. I saw an idea by Rabbi Yoshev, and there were two ideas that I'd like to share with you with some practical applications. Number one, Calev didn't think himself as such a great righteous person that his prayers would have an impact on others or that his prayers could influence others. And number two, those other spies had to make a choice, a free choice. Free choice is a God-given gift. Who is he to take away that gift? Nor can he maybe take away that gift. So one, it wasn't of maybe thought himself as great stature that his prayers would have an impact. And two, who is he to take away a God-given gift? And I think these have practical applications, certainly for me. And if you think it helps you, great. Number one, when I daven and I think about people who are going through hard times, I ask God to please be compassionate and please give them the strength. And I think that's okay. But when I daven for my children, and maybe you have a child who has chosen a totally different path than you, I ask God to give me the strength, the wisdom, and the compassion to be the father I need to be for that child. And hopefully, the doors will remain open. And hopefully, I can be that source of guidance when they're ready, because they may never be. But I can't necessarily impact their choices. I could just be that positive influence. That's what I think. And so for those of you who have children who maybe have chosen a very different path, and maybe you try to dive and say, God, help them find their way, that may be fine. But for me, it's about trying to be the best father that they need me to be. Second, I happen to be the president of my synagogue, and we have a lot of people from a lot of different backgrounds. And I don't pretend for a second to think that I could change those people, change who they are. But I could be a positive role model. I try to be an engaged, compassionate, thoughtful listener, and perhaps add some wisdom to their lives. And again, if they're open to receive it, great. Of course, I always pray for the welfare of those that are around me, for Israel, for the Israeli soldiers. I don't know that I have the merits, but certainly I ask God, please allow me to be the best person I can be. And that's what Calev was about. Calev said, look, I don't know that I can change these guys, but at least I'm going to try to be that beacon of light and reason. If this has been helpful, please pass it on. I want to wish everybody Shabbat Shalom.